Hello, 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 my Embrace Life Boldly team. How is everybody doing today? I am your life coach, Tammy Ward, and I just want to say thank you for listening, watching. I mean, wherever you're doing this at YouTube, podcasts, social medias, thank you so much. And, really, this is all for I love doing these little things here because I love like having like profound moments. I don't know about the rest of you, but I love profound moments. Or let's just say I love it when, you start coming into the light and you start coming into like being aware of the maybe the the storm that you were going through and you're like, boom, that's awesome. As well as I love those little moments where you can be sitting there thinking about something or talking to someone and it's like snap, something hits you so profound that you're like, oh my God, how did I not think of this before? And these are just one of those moments that I have to share with you. Okay. I just have to. Actually, I choose to. I get to all that. Right. And this is really what happened. The other day, I was sitting with my mother in law who has dementia. And on most days, she's always talking about how she wishes she could be better, a better mom, a better person, a better human. I don't know, just better. She just keeps using this word better all the time. And of course, my wife and I, we sit there and go, what are you talking about? You're amazing. We're your biggest cheerleaders, right? But as most of you know, there's really no logic you can have for somebody with Alzheimer's or dementia. It is truly the one of the worst diseases that we have. But it got me thinking, right? Here I am, the profound moment, like when better, better, the word better, better. I felt like it often implies to comparison. I mean, I felt like the word better is comparison. It suggests improvements, right? It suggests we can lead to feeling of inadequacy or competition. It's one of those things like you got to think like better than what? Better than who? Better than me, them, the world, my neighbor? Like what is that, And even though I wish I could do logic with my mother-in-law and say this whole thing that I'm saying to you, the word better, I thought what greater way for me to share it than is with you and hope that it spikes something within you as you move along in your journey in life. You see, the thing about it is for me, it's not it's not about outdoing anyone else. It's about aligning with my highest potential. It's about aligning or better yet transcending our limitations and creating something that resonates with us. The greatness of the universe itself. So when we think about doing better, what if we swapped out the word to greater? Vice is better. I mean, just it carries a sense of expansiveness, right? It's a potential with necessarily being tied to another person's performance or expectations, right? There's no like better and like next time, right? It's more of like, okay, well, I just get to grow in a greater way the next time, be more expansive in that part. It almost evokes an image of growth, elevation, if you will, and moving beyond what is currently known or perceived. So instead of striving to be better than others, whether it's our neighbors, the world, our parents, our friends, why not aim to become greater than we ever imagined ourselves to be? Let's set our sights on evolving beyond the expectations placed upon us, connecting with a higher purpose, connecting with a higher sense of self, and reaching a state of being that is greater than the sum of our fears and doubts. I mean, this approach shifts the focus, at least for me. Like hear me out. This approach of going from better to greater shifts the focus from external validation to internal empowerment. Because, most of us, we are conditioned to enjoy that external validation. But shifting it begins like this call into our internal empowerment. So, this perspective invites us to transcend the limiting frameworks of competition and instead aim for a deeper, more meaningful transformation that honors our individuality and spiritual journey. Yeah, and that is exactly what I wanted to share with you today. Tell me what you think. Put in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on this, or perhaps a way that you've already been using it. All right, my friends. Until next time, keep loving, keep growing, and keep embracing life boldly.